Welcome to Trust Me Bro. In this video, I will tell you how I lost $35,000 just by investing emotionally into stocks. By the end of this video, you will learn some of the stocks I have invested in that lost me my money and how I did not learn and repeat it over and over again. Does this sound like you? Stick with me and we can go through the biggest stinkers in my investing career. And hopefully, it will make you feel better thinking there is always someone more stupid than you. For starters, I cannot show my face just yet because I am a very shy person. But more importantly, my wife does not know that I invested our money into penny stocks and lost it. So if my wife finds out, our marriage is dead. And worse, I am dead. So please, if you have an idea on who I am, please keep it to yourself for now. I have been investing since the eruption of COVID in 2020. I had a lot of time off at work, so I thought I will try and use this time to actually read and study investing. And this is what I did. I started putting little bit of money into stocks like Intel and Disney, but I thought, fuck it. I will go YOLO, these blue chip stocks are boring. Next thing you know, I started looking at smaller stocks like NIO and Lordstown Motors due to the EV hype. Everything was well and good initially. I started gaining hundreds, then thousands. Then I thought I was the best investor in the world. I dreamt big, and I thought I will be better than Warren. Then here comes 2021, the peak of most penny stocks. From February, everything just went into a downward spiral. Here are the 5 companies I invested in where I lost a lot of money. Number 5, Context Logic, or Wish, as many of you would know. Wish is actually a big gainer for me, but the reason why I'm putting it as a loss is that it gave me the feeling or the idea that I can make a lot of money in such a short time. I put all in at $25,000, and immediately, the following day, it popped from $9 a share to $15 a share. I gained thousands in one day. How awesome was that? I felt that I was so rich. And then comes the idea that, what if I go all in again on another badly beaten stock? I might be able to double or triple my money from here. Then it all becomes life-changing for me. Then I can finally show off to my wife. Which now then brings us to the number 4 stock, Ashford Hospitality Trust, AHT. I don't know if any of you followed AHT. It's a REIT that was badly beaten during the COVID times. Back at the time, it was $2 something a share pre-reverse split. And so without further ado, I invested all my $35,000 into AHT. I was feeling so confident. How can a stock so badly beaten go any lower? This should be safe. I mean, for sure? And I couldn't be more wrong. On the after hours of trading, AHT management bloody decided to make an announcement that they will do a reverse stock split to get the stock price to over $5 a share, because at that level, some institutions can now buy. Apparently, some investment companies do not invest in companies whose share price is below $5 a share. I have seen a lot of companies do a reverse split, but those companies are all under $1 a share. It was the first time I have heard of a $2 stock going for a reverse split. I was so shocked. I was so angry of AHT management. For sure, they would have known that I would invest on the day, so they decided to get the stock crushed. And it all went downhill from here. The stock was cut into half in a matter of hours. I was in denial, I thought to myself. For sure, this is only after hours. None of the news ever affected the company's fundamentals. And I was wrong. Again. The stock got crushed on the next trading day. I underwent the grieving process. I went on denial. I thought the stock will bounce back the following day for sure, but it never happened. It just went down, and down, and down, and down. I watched my money evaporate into thin air. I went into depression, until I finally accepted the loss and decided to sell while I still have $10,000 left. I took it on the chin, like the man I really am. The next trading session, I had renewed energy, realizing that everybody commits mistakes and that 99% of traders lose money. I thought to myself, I am not putting all my eggs in one basket again. And so I began searching for stocks to invest in. Then I came across a channel called Jack Spence Investing.
It is your boy Jack. I am not a financial advisor. And today
I've seen all the gains he made in the past year and thought, he must be a great one to follow. Gosh, that accent is so good. Then, in the brother, I trusted. I invested in a company called Workhorse, and boy, kick my ass so hard. If you have followed and trusted this guy, you must have prayed not to meet him on the streets or you'll commit a crime. But hey, to be honest, I never hated the guy. So, I invested in Workhorse. It is one of those companies making commercial electric vehicles. Its share price in February 2021 peaked at around $40 pre-reverse split. Around July, when I bought it, it was around $10 a share. I thought to myself, wow, I am not buying at the peak. This must be the smartest decision I will ever make. I put $5,000 in it, and the other half? I invested in a company called Farfetch operating an e-commerce business. They were generating around $2 billion in revenue that year at a share price of $50 a share. And how did it all go? As usual, Workhorse kicked my ass, and Farfetch really was a far-fetched idea. In a few months, both of them plummeted, and I sold again. The only consolation is that if I did not sell, I would have lost more. In hindsight, I was correct. Just give me that. For now. I had about $3,000 left, and although it hurt, it did not hurt as much as the first one. I guess I was getting better at handling my emotions. After that huge loss, I thought, damn, I have to make up all those losses and invest in a safe company, badly beaten, and with a huge upside. And here comes the so-called meme stocks. I am pretty sure you heard what happened to GameStop and AMC. They both flew like there is nothing stopping them at all. People saw thousands of percentage gains from both stocks. We heard the words naked shorting and Reddit crowd all the time. And so I came across this company. A safe, badly beaten, high revenue company. It is no other than Bed Bath & Beyond, or BBBY. I'm still getting nightmares whenever I hear the ticker. I can't get myself to call my kids babies anymore because it reminded me of this bitter past. And so, I took my $3,000, looked at it and thought as deeply as I could. Bed, Bath & Beyond. Trading at around $15 a share end of 2021. Market cap at a measly $2 billion, generating revenues of around $8 billion. I told myself, damn, what am I missing here? This company is buying back their own stock. I thought, for sure, people can't be this stupid not to invest in this company. This is a no-brainer. And this is already considered the next in-line meme stock in the talks of the share price going to $1,000 per share. And so I invested my $3,000, put them all in one basket. Again, I was so sure of myself. I will make that $32,000 back. Then I would get to $320,000 in no time. I started the computations in my head when the stock reaches $1,000 per share. I told myself, I will HODL. Hold on to dear life. I will not be one of those weak hands, just diamond hands all the way. Not only did I put all my eggs in one basket, I also counted the chicks before the eggs hatched. There were several pops along the way, but I never sold. I held on to my shares like what the GameStop Redditors did. The only difference is that GameStop went strong, and BB did not go beyond. They went under. And this, my friends, is how I lost $35,000 by repeating the same mistake over and over again. Folks, I hope you learned from this. You are not alone, and I hope I can reveal my face one day. But first things first, I have to somehow come up with $35,000 to show my wife. So please subscribe to this channel so that you can watch more of these depressing videos in the future. If you have a story to tell, please drop a comment below or send me a long email. My email is at the description below. Don't be surprised by how cool it is. That's it for now. In your brother, you should trust.